Hello everyone, it's Bernard here
and Peter
from the Almost Painted channel. And today we are playing another boarding action game. This time we are fielding Orks
versus Space Marines and, to be exact, Ultramarines.
So very exciting games. We even prepared color matched dice, so if you see green dice, it's mine, blue will be Peter. We will be playing another game this weekend, so be sure to subscribe, and if you enjoy this content, please give us a like because it helps us tremendously, and we're providing this content for free, so any support is really appreciated, guys. Okay, so what mission are we playing today, Peter?
Today we are playing the second mission, that is Deck Sweepers. You can see the layout on the board. There are 4 objectives in the middle of the board, and there are 2 objectives in this game. First is typical take and hold, so you get, but it works differently than in 40k, yes. Even though it has the same name. So you only get points for controlling 1 or more objective, or for controlling more than your opponent.
So you can get maximum of 10 points.
10 points,
per
yes.
turn.
And the second objective is endgame objective, which is basically 15 points for each objective that you hold at the end of the battle.
Okay, so we can really turn the game in the last minute because
Yes.
it's 60 points on the table.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, through the whole game you can get only 50. Actually 40 because
yes,
you can
because
score
exactly
the first round. Okay, so it will be definitely interesting game till the last minute.
Yes, because today we have to think about survival of our units.
Yes.
Because if we don't have units at the end, we basically lose game.
Can't score.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see those units. Let's see our armies. Okay, so today I'm fielding Ork Boarding Patrol. It's obviously led by a war boss with a power claw and an enhancement special weapon type, +1 strength and damage. So that one. He's accompanied by his retinue of mega nobs, obviously. One of them has double chain fists, kill saws to, go for infantry. They have the scorchers because it's just perfect on orcs, and I had points. Now in the elites we also have a unit of burner boys led by a mechanic with custom mega blaster. And then to round up the elites we have 10 commandos. You can recognize them by the axes because, well, axes fits them. And they also have a distraction grot and bomb squeak in the form of this cute snotling. So 10 of them, they will split into 2 5s. And we also have finally 10 orc boys with a knob who's equipped with a power claw, and they have fairly standard loadout. Oh, and one of the commandos have a big shooter, just to be, more tactical.
So today I'm playing Space Marines from Ultramarines chapter. They're led by Primaris Captain with Master Crafted Autobolt Rifle. He's obviously my warlord. I gave him Expert Breacher Enhancement because it's my favorite one. I just like to open the doors. When it comes to troops, I have 2 5-man squads of intercessors, so not one big unit of 10, because in that way I would have only 1 sergeant, and when you have 2 units, you have 2 sergeants. So it's still some small bonus. For some heavier support, I have a unit of 5 Hellblasters with regular plasma incinerators, and the last unit are aggressors with auto boltstorm gauntlets, and that's all for the units today.
Okay, and with our armies shown, let's just start the game. Let's do a roll-off. Who's the attacker and who's the defender? Okay, so I will choose. So as an orc I will be the attacker, so I will take this side because I like it more. And as an attacker I believe I start deploying second.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, guys, I'm putting some units in the reserve, not because I can just deep strike, but because I have too many units to fit them in my entry zones, so 2 units of my regular boys will enter the game first turn from any empty entry zones.
Okay.
Okay, and by the way, commandos, because they can infiltrate, they can start 6 inches away from the entry zone, so they can't start anywhere on the board because that would be too powerful, but still extra 6 inches will be appreciated. So the setup is done, the orc boys will come as a reinforcements, and the cool thing is that they can enter the game during the first round as long as there is unoccupied entry zone, and since my commandos, they basically start the game away from the entry zone, I will already have 2 setup points even if I don't move anything else. Okay,
So I think it's time to check
who wins the game.
Yes.
Okay, so I start. I can choose. I just go first.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have any command phase abilities, so I will do some actions. Okay, so the first thing I do is to move my Burna boys 5 inches here, and they are not advancing because they will do an action set Overwatch, which is absolutely brilliant mechanic in this game.
But it is worth pointing out that they are perfect unit for this kind of action.
Yes, because they auto hit.
Yes, they don't need 6s to hit
exactly.
in an Overwatch.
And with 12 inches of range, they will perfectly cover the objective marker. So if you want it, you can have it, but you will just get shot with some flamers. This unit of commandos will start performing open the hatchway action. This unit of mega nobs, where they should go, they will open this hatch. The biggest dilemma is my war boss and his friends, because you have Gravis Marines. I think I will just stay here and wait for my reinforcements, which by the way are arriving now. So in my reinforcement step I'm putting 5 orc boys with a knob and a claw here, and 5 boys in here. Okay, so they set an Overwatch. Oh, and by the way, if I don't have anything else to do, those commandos and my war boss will also set an Overwatch, because why not? Okay, so that was my turn.
Okay, so I will open the doors for you.
Yes,
the hatchways.
And as usual, the first turn is usually quite fast.
Yes.
And quite casualty free. Well, but let's see now how you respond to this.
Okay, so Ultramarines turn 1.
Okay.
Okay, so in my movement phase, I will start with aggressors. They can only move 5 inches, but it's enough for me.
Okay, are you not advancing?
No, I'm not advancing. And I'm setting Overwatch with them. With my first unit of intercessors, I move here to open this hatchway.
Mm-hmm.
I move firstly with my captain, who uses his expert breacher trait to open this hatchway immediately.
Okay.
And now I move with my Hellblasters.
I see what you're trying to do.
In a way that they can shoot your one Meganob. because he's exactly within 24 inches range. And if I place my models correctly, I think that 2 of them will be able to shoot you. Okay, and my last unit of intercessors, they are also moving close to this hatchway, and they are also doing open hatchway action. So basically at the end of my movement, I open them. Okay, and now it's time to shoot. Only 2 shots because...
Yes, you're not in rapid fire range.
Exactly, but I have rerolls of 1 because of Captain.
So you're overcharging.
Yes, of course, I'm overcharging. So let's see, 3+. Okay,
A reroll.
this reroll comes in handy. Oh, a bad start. I have to kill one of my blasters.
And because you actually in a regular 40k need to shoot them in theory 1 by 1.
Yes.
You need to choose one of those visible for me.
Yes.
So the least painted one.
Yeah, okay. But 1 shot got through.
Yes.
And now I need only 3+ to wound.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you get it. Overcharge plasma is AP -4 or AP -3.
I have to double check it. AP -4,
Okay.
but regular shot is also AP -4.
Okay.
It's only change in strength and damage.
I have a 2-up save normally, and I have the hatchway, so I'm saving on 5-ups. I mean hatchway, the terrain.
Yes.
So a 5-up. I failed, but since it's a damage 2, I will already use my command point because I have 2 of them and I don't have really strats to
I
use.
think that we have now 3 because it's now my turn.
Yeah,
and we get yes.
And I still
Not
fail.
enough.
So the 1 orc has 1 wound remaining.
Okay. So that's basically it.
Yes, that's your turn.
It was also quick turn, but there was some shooting.
Yeah.
At least.
Now I need to think what I will do in my turn.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't have any command abilities except of 1, which is to call the Wa.
Yes, and before you call it,
Yeah,
we don't have any objectives.
Okay.
Okay, so
After a brief thinking, I'm deciding to call the and charge you. Now the only place I'm worried about what to do is your aggressors firing Overwatch, but now I have a 5-up invulnerable save and disposable orc boys, and you're only hitting on 6s and are too far away from the captain. So I think that I will just go for it. So the squad of orc boys is advancing. Okay, so they have 8 inches. Are you firing Overwatch?
you know what? It's a tempting perspective, but you also have a unit of commandos.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I will shoot you now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a perfect situation when I see the whole unit. Because with the next unit you can move in a way that you will be covered by the terrain. More, at least.
Yes, and commandos in the terrain.
Yes.
They have a ridiculous
2+ to save.
additional 2s.
Yes.
Plus the one from the cover, so now suddenly the orcs have a 3-up save.
Yes.
And you're still in the... No! You actually can go to the tactical doctrine now.
Yes, of course, I forgot to say it, but
Next
as I'm
round.
playing Space Marines Ultramarines, I want to be in tactical doctrine.
Okay.
And it's very likely that I will be in this doctrine to the end of the game. Okay, so I'm shooting with my aggressors. Now I only hit on 6+. And I don't have any rerolls.
Okay, that's
No.
only 2.
Two
That's
hits.
below average.
Yeah.
But you will now have the frag grenades launchers.
Yes. Okay, so 2 are in and 3d6. Okay, so 11. And once again 6 plus. Oh,
Oh, you're unlucky.
very good roll.
The very loud and powerful wah called by my warboss scared even the stoic Ultramarines, apparently.
Yes.
And now 5 ups.
Yes, because it's toughness 5. Sorry. No wounds. Completely useless.
Okay, so I'm very happy with it. If you wouldn't call the Overwatch, I would be more reluctant with moving my commandos to the point that I would probably move them here.
Yes.
But now I'm just gonna go for it. So my warboss now. Okay, he's the big mover. Okay, so now I'm moving my warboss big 11. So he will charge and hopefully clear your aggressors. And now I'm charging, not charging,
Moving.
I'm advancing
Yes.
with my commandos. And they are base movement 6, by the way, which is quite fast for an orc unit. So they have 9 inches. And I want to cover them behind the terrain. I'll actually move them somewhat here. And I will actually try to open this hatchway because it's a special purpose tool that we'll use in a moment. And this is Distraction Grot. So I'm just placing him here as a token. This unit of Meganobs will now advance to control the objective and do some firing, or maybe even charging. Okay, big 9. Okay, because I have 9-inch movement, I will just go for
It's not looking good for me.
your Marines. So this unit of commandos will also advance, trying to get closer to them. Well, it's only 8 inches. But the trick here is to be within 12 inches of them, and I will just be there. Not even to shoot at them, or definitely not to charge. But to use my bomb squeak. Okay, I will also advance with my unit of Burna Boys. Yeah, that's not a great roll. I think I will use a CP to reroll it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll try to hide them. And this unit of boys will obviously advance. They are not so fast as I would.
Yes, your units are on the left flank are much slower than
Yeah,
on
that's
the right.
that's because the war boss is over there and the boss is watching. I will actually leave this.
Yes, and I think that units
One
on this
here.
flank didn't hear that he was calling Wah.
That's possible. We will see how the charging goes. Okay, so I'm set up for some fun. I will start by releasing a bomb squeak. Now I just realized that I can target your captain and do him D3 mortal wounds, but I will actually target the Hellblasters because I am honestly hoping to get rid of them, because they are one of the few units, except of maybe aggressors in melee, to threaten my Meganobs. So to fire a bomb squeak, I roll a d6. On a free up, you suffer d3 mortal wounds.
Can you reroll it?
I doubt it. It's not a regular shooting.
Yes.
So this guy just went somewhere and blew up. There goes my cunning plan. actually. So I will try to figure something else. I'm also doing a shooting with those guys against your Marines. Both of them C. It's 2d6.
But I think you see like 2 of them.
If
So
I
you can only kill 2.
if I will kill 2 Marines with
Yeah,
regular
it
fire.
still will be an exceptional result.
Yeah, and if I kill them, then I won't be able to charge because I won't see them anymore.
Yes.
And then I will just stay on the objective and wait for the Hellblasters to finish me off. And if I don't finish them, I'll just charge them, which will be even more epic. So 2d6 auto hits. Oh, it's just 4. And I'm going with it because I don't want to actually kill your 2 guys. I'm only on freeze though. And it's 4 hits. Now, yes,
Wounds.
4 wounds. Now, it actually has AP -1, so it nullifies with the cover. So you're saving on the free up. Free up. Okay, so
Only 1 wound.
wounded 1. Should have probably rerolled the 1 for a number of shots. But now to the main event, the charging. I will start with the most important charge, my warboss against your aggressors.
Okay.
Now you can't overwatch in this game using a CP. You only
Yes.
you only can do an action.
Which I did, but I used it for shooting in your movement.
Yeah, and it would be probably even less impressive against the
Yes.
warboss. I need only 6 inches.
6, yes.
And I have Here We Go, so I'll... Okay, I've got 10, and I will move as far as possible. Okay, now those guys, they need 10-inch charge. But they want to try and help their warboss. So 10 inches with a reroll from Here We Go. Okay, I already see that it won't be anything much, so that Here We Go. Okay, it's even worse. So now they will charge here, I believe. Considering that they need to be 2 inches from the hatchway, they have like impossible to fail charge. So they just go in.
So to be precise, they have to be within an inch of a
Actually,
hatchway.
2 inches.
No, but my unit,
okay.
you have like 2 inches engagement range. But you have to be next to the hatchway.
Okay, considering I can't fail, I will try to reroll to go in and hide from the Hellblasters.
Okay.
Well, never mind. Yeah, so I can only go like here and here. Or maybe. Yeah.
Hello.
They'll just try to crump in. Now I will try to do the impossible charge with my the impossible or the sensible. I'll do the sensible charge and just go here to hide from your Hellblasters.
But do you see me?
Yes, actually the last guy. Oh, wait a second.
A bit far-fetched. But maybe.
So after checking the line of sight, I actually can't see the Marine. So I will have to go with the impossible charge against them. And I say impossible because it requires 12 inches.
But you have a reroll.
Yes, I have the Here We Go. But it's like not enough.
Still not enough. But
Okay.
at least you hold an objective.
Yeah, it's a very comforting. So I'll actually start with my warboss. Now it shouldn't be a surprise because they are the only unit that can threaten me in melee. So I will start with him, and he has a high chance to basically clear that unit because with Wa he has 6 attacks. He has strength 14 with his power claw, That also so happens to be a trademark weapon,
Yes.
which basically means it's damage free,
Yes.
which is perfect for
Yes.
the Gravis.
You
Marines.
charged me with your best unit to combat my aggressor squad.
It's basically my rock against your scissors.
Yes.
Uh,
So let's see how it goes.
okay, I'm hitting you on 2 ups because my own aura works on me and adds +1 to hit, so 2 ups. Okay, I hit you with everything and now I'm wounding you on 2 ups. Oh, I will reroll 1. Okay.
So 5 wounds.
Yes,
AP minus.
-4 I believe, but I need to check. Okay, so we can actually save them on 6s. Okay.
So now I need good rolls.
Yeah. You want to use my dice?
Oh, you are right.
Because they are often, you know,
Treacherous.
treacherous, so I can see each one. I mean, even if you would reroll 1.
Yes, it doesn't matter, yes.
So my war boss cleared the unit. This flank is mine. It's quite amazing start, but you still have a chance to fight here and, well, there's 1 fight left.
Yes.
So are you interrupting me?
You know what?
I think it's a good idea because my Meganob is wounded. He only has 1 wound.
Yes.
And it would basically cut my damage dealing by
Yes.
third.
Maybe it's the only way for me to fight with this unit. So I interrupt you.
Yes.
And I can pile in a
Mhm.
bit. I need 3+.
Yes.
To okay, not bad. No rerolls. And
Now
now
you
I
need
think
5s.
yes, I need 5.
Okay, okay.
Still not great, but at least 3 wounds.
Okay, now I can't fail any one of them. Although if I do, I'll probably just reroll it.
Yes.
Okay, I'll use my orc dice. So 2 up. And unfortunately I saved them all, even if you had a chainsword.
Yes.
So now it's my turn to strike you back. Each of them has 4 attacks. The double chainsaw guy has 5 attacks. So I'll start just with 2 power claws. I'm hitting you on 4s only. Ooh, I only hit you twice. So my chainsaw guy will have to do the heavy lifting. Or you know what? I will use a command reroll to reroll 1 to hit with a power claw. Okay, they're wounding on 2 ups. Okay, you still can save it on 6 up.
Maybe this time.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
1/6.
1 is dead because it's damage 2.
Yes. And I don't reroll it.
Okay. Actually, you had 1 wounded. So you have to,
Yes.
you have to remove 1 closer to the
sorry,
door.
sorry,
And I'm
yes.
very peculiar about it because I want
Yes.
to make
Because it's
room for me to pile inside and
Okay.
hide from the hellbusters.
Okay.
So that's my thinking.
But still there is not much. There is not much space here.
Wow.
Maybe for 1 guy.
Yeah, I will figure something out. Now the chainsaw guy is hitting you on 4 ups also. Still only 2, which is not great. Wounding you on 2 ups. Now you can't save it because it's AP -4, but it's damage D3, so I can fail to kill you.
Okay. What you do?
If I started the other way around, I would kill the 1 wound model and
Yes.
plug through you. But as you can see, there's still chance for the blue boys.
Yes, and now in the fight, I can pick whatever model I want. You don't even have to see it.
Yes, so now
So I pick this last one.
Okay. So
Is it?
that was my turn. Now it's your turn, and let's see what you got.
Okay.
So I can tell you in the command phase that I control more objectives?
Yes,
Because-
because I don't control any.
Yeah.
Okay. So in my movement phase, I start with my captain, who is advancing.
Okay.
6 inches. Only 2, but I think it will be enough. Because I only want to get
By the door.
by the door, yes. And I can move here. And I once again use my expert breacher ability.
Well, actually, since it's after your move, you open it normally.
Yes, but it's nice to.
Yes, to be an
To-
expert breacher.
Yes.
Now, he can actually see the unit of 5 commandos holding the objective.
Yes, and because he has assault weapon.
He can shoot
He can
after
shoot.
advancing,
Yes.
still hitting on 3-ups.
And now I move with Hellblasters.
Who will in return target my Meganops.
Yes. This one won't be able to shoot, but 3 of them can.
So he at least won't be able to kill himself.
Yes. And the last thing I have to do here is to fall back with Intercessors.
Yes, because they are Ultramarines.
Yes, and in Tactical Doctrine I can shoot after falling back.
Exactly.
So you know what? I will fall back this way. Oh, sorry. You know what? You know what I can do? I could move him more like this
To open.
to open this hatchway.
Okay. Although they can open it themselves if they are.
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't matter.
Because there is this part of the rule that you can do whatever you want. There is nothing that can interrupt you from opening the hatch.
Yes.
So you can do it after falling back, advancing, etc.
Yes.
Okay.
And my last unit, they are just moving through this hatchway 6 inches, and they will shoot.
And charge.
Charge. Maybe they won't have to to charge you after shooting.
Yes, but there is a squad of Burner boys waiting for you here in hiding.
Yes.
That was quite interesting movement phase, but you know, Ultramarines always with tactical
Yes.
laws. And so let's see how the shooting phase turns out, because even the best plans can just turn into them or them.
Yes.
And I'm really, really excited about this phase.
I think that I will start with my most important shooting, which is Hellblasters.
Yes.
3 of them can shoot, and they are within rapid range 12 inches.
Yes.
And they are also close to their captain for
Rerolls.
rerolls of 1. So once again I'm supercharging,
Okay.
and I hope that this time I won't reroll for 1 again.
I hope you will.
Okay, so 6 shots.
Okay.
Okay, there is 1.
There is a chance, although I'm worried about
A
this.
reroll.
Oh,
Cocked. Okay,
But
at
it's a
least
miss.
I'm not dead. So 5 shots.
Yes. On 3-ups.
Yes.
Everything got in.
Yes.
Now, luckily, this is the war turn, so I have 5-up invulnerable save because my orcs are completely exposed.
Yes.
Well, actually, 2 are exposed, 1 is completely hidden, so no matter how many wounds he dealt to me, the sergeant actually, he will survive at least until the other unit will shoot. So I have 5 saves on a 5-up invulnerable from war. Okay. So I saved 2. That would kill actually both of my orcs because 1 was already wounded. So I will just try to, you know, reroll it for a command point. Okay, if I roll 5-up, I will have 1 wounded orc. Ooh.
What will happen?
Damn it.
Only 4.
Only 4. So I actually lost both of those Meganobs. But the one remains.
But now I have an opportunity to shoot this last one with my intercessor squad.
Yeah.
Now I only hit you on 4+ because I fell back. So 8 shots. Those ones, but the aura ability doesn't work
Through walls.
through walls. Yes. So only one hit, and now 5+. Oh, it goes through.
And since it's a tactical doctrine, they have AP -2 now, so I save it on a 4-up. Okay, I saved it.
Oh, so now I will shoot with my captain.
Yes.
3 shots.
Against my commandos.
After advancing, I hit you on 3+. Not bad. And
Now, this is a master-crafted weapon. It's damage 2, but is it strength 5? No.
No, I think it's still strength 4. I will check it.
You could have made it trademark weapon, and then it would have damage 3 and strength 5, which would be perfect for killing orc war bosses.
You are right.
Just a thought.
Okay, but it's strength only 4. So 5-up. 1 shot.
Yes.
AP -1.
It doesn't matter for me because I'm in the Wa and I have 5-up invulnerable save. Which I failed. Okay, I'm killing one fungi. And I think I need to kill this one to... Well, you still will make your charge. Okay, I will kill this guy so you can't charge with your captain, even if you want to.
Okay, and now my last unit.
Yes.
This unity of intercessors, I set them up in a way that everyone can shoot.
Okay, and you're targeting them.
Yes. You say it's a bad idea?
No, I'm just worried about my guys.
But maybe, you know, I can target.
I need to say it's the camera. This is a very bad idea because if he kills this whole squad, he won't control the objective marker. He'll be too far.
Yes.
Now he can shoot at them, and since they have the invulnerable from Wa, you don't care about cover, and then you can charge them and basically use your shock assault to clear the objective.
Okay, so thanks for advice. So how many? I think that I can shoot with all of my guys.
Yeah, my orc is basically at the door, so
yes. Let's see. So 3+.
And of course it's a good shooting. So far.
And now
5-up.
5-up.
Okay.
But it's not that good.
You only killed 2, but I still
You
think
have invulnerable save.
Right. Okay, and I failed.
Still 2.
So I lost 2 orcs, and I will kill the rear ones to actually have chance of charging. I can still fail morale with them because they don't have the knob, so they have 6, so it's high chance. And there was a chance that you would just clear this unit here because it's only 4 orcs. And then you would just be stuck in the middle, controlling nothing and waiting for my burner boys to clear you.
You are right. But now it's time for charging.
Yes.
And I only charge with this unit.
Okay.
So let's see. No problem. So I can be here. Okay. So now it's time to fight. I borrowed your green dices for a sergeant. So 3+.
Yes.
No rerolls. And now 5-up.
Okay, that's not a great roll.
Yeah.
Actually, I expected more.
Only 3.
And I will just use my Wa ability. Well, I lost 3 orcs. I will obviously kill my gunner because he is useless in fight. And I will try to strike you back with a boy. But actually chance of killing even one marine is very low, and probably morale will finish him off. But anyway, here are 3 attacks on 3 ups. Okay, I hit you twice. Congratulations to me, and I'm wounding you on 4 ups. And I wounded you once. Hooray! It's 8 minus 1, so 4 up.
And I'm good.
Okay, so that was all the fighting. Now the morale phase, which I think will be quite devastating. They lost 2, so they save on 4 or less.
And they don't.
Okay, so
You have to take one of them.
yes.
And now do combat attrition test for the other 2.
And since they are below starting strength,
Yes, half the starting strength, so they have -1 modifier. Or maybe you have some special rules in WA.
yeah, the mob rule would probably allow them, but it's like 6 inches. And they simply don't have anyone within 6 inches. So on 1 or 2, both rounds. Okay, they stay. There is that. And this guy, he lost actually 4 friends, so only 1 or 2 will keep him in fight. Maybe I should use heroic morale. No, he runs away. So this guy runs away.
Okay, so I managed to strike you back a bit
Yes,
this turn.
yes. The game is still very much not yet resolved. And now it's turn 3. So I still have my WA, although the invulnerable save toned down a bit, and now it's only a 6 up.
So at the start of
Yes.
turn, let's see how many objectives do you have, but I think you have only this one.
I have only 1 and no more than you, so I
Yes.
have 5 victory points. Now I need to get some of the loot back. My commandos here are very happy with this objective, but my war boss is not happy with how the game goes. So he will move towards that door. Okay, I will move commandos towards this door. They will actually advance. Okay, so they have range. Well, they will still hide just here. By the way, those doors were open. If somehow here would be a fight between commandos, they will open this hatchway. Now my war boss, he will also advance, and he then open this hatchway. And this squad of boys will not advance, they will just move 5 inches, and they will try to secure the site, so this objective remains under my control.
Yes.
Now,
But you complete this action at the
Yes,
start
my
of of your next command phase.
now this guy, he could actually threaten the Hellblasters or try to kill the intercessors. It's a very tough call. Also here I don't have many more units. Okay, this guy will actually kill your intercessors. So he's running away from the hatchway here, and now he will have a 7-inch charge against them, against your Hellblasters. Meanwhile, my Burna boys, they can actually move here a inch. Now they will still not control this objective, so they are just moving here to still be hidden from your captain and to do you some fire damage. And finally, those Ork boys would just set up here for a quick fun charge. Okay, so that was my movement. Now let's go to shooting. I'm starting with burning your Captain Crisp. Because I didn't advance, I will shoot both my weapon profiles. Let's start with the Scorcher. So it's 3 hits against your Captain. I'm using your dice, that's why. And these are 3 auto hits at strength 5, so I'm only here on 3 ups. Okay.
Only one.
Only one. Yeah, it's just save it.
No AP.
AP -1.
Sorry. So 4 plus.
It went
I'm
good.
wounded. But you know what? Maybe I should reroll it. Yeah, because it's an easy reroll. So let's try. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so he's safe. Those boys will shot their pistols. One of them actually hits. And he fails to wound. Now, the big scoring. But I will start with the Max Mega Blaster mechanics. On one, he will simply explode. But he hits. That's amazing because it's a very powerful weapon. It wounds you on 2 up. I will reroll it, you know.
Okay.
I use a CP to reroll this one. It wounds you. It's AP -3 and D6 damage. Okay, so it's 2.
But I can save it on a 6 plus.
Yes.
Okay, important roll.
Yeah, and you can't reroll it.
Yes.
Now I have 4d6.
I'm wondering whether there was anyone wounded, but I don't think so.
No.
So I can take whatever guy I want.
4d6 auto hits. Okay, so it's only 10. I mean, only. It's quite decent. 4, 6. I'm wounding you on 4 ups. Well, it's pretty damn good roll. No AP, so 3 ups.
Okay.
Oh, I just killed one.
Yes, one guy is dead.
Oh, and he didn't shoot with his combi part of the weapon because I needed to check how it looks like. So I have 2 shots with Daka weapon on 6s. And I actually hit you. 4 up. Nothing. Out. My shooting is done. I actually did more damage than an orc could expect.
Open this door.
So now I will charge. And I'm charging with my Burna Boys and this squad against you.
Okay.
And I'm obviously charging with my Mega Nob against your Hellblasters.
And you still have 3 rolls from where we go?
Always.
Yes.
It's an army-wide rule. Okay, so I will start with, my Burna Boys against them. Okay, it's an 18 charge, so they surely get stuck in.
Yeah, I removed my Marines in a way that they are as far as possible, but still it wasn't enough.
They can't fail, so they're just like in. Boys. And my Mega Nob charges here, 7-inch charge, and it's 6. And I can reroll it, but I still can fail. That would be huge actually for you.
But you don't fail.
Thank goodness. And 8 inches, so I'll try to move that way, but you can't. Heroic. So I'll just be here. And I'm happy counting at your captain. And now I will start actually with this fight. Because I hope his 2-up save will hold quite well.
And you know what? I think I cannot interrupt you because I don't have the command point.
Yeah, because you are quite
Yeah.
liberal with command rerolls.
Yes.
You should take the enhancement with extra.
Yes.
I will do... Okay, so I'm quite happy. I will start with the Burna Boys. They pile in. Now, unfortunately, they don't have any AP, but they have 3 attacks each, thanks to the WA. Yes, it will be just 15 attacks. Plain and simple. Hitting Marines on 3 up. Okay. No rerolls. And wounding you on 4 ups. No, actually I'm still wounding you on 3 ups. I forgot that the WA gives me extra strength. But there is no freeze. They are marked for death. 3 up save, no AP.
So 5 saves. Another Marine is dead.
And now, these 2 boys, each of them has now 4 attacks, thanks to the WA. Hitting you on 3 ups. Okay, I've missed you several times, but that's still okay, I hope. Wounding you also on 3 ups.
Oh,
that's actually not that great. I don't know if I should keep the reroll for my Mega Knob. I think I should. So you just keep to 1 save.
okay. AP nothing?
-1.
-1, sorry. So 4 plus. And
Okay. So even with the reroll I wouldn't kill you there. So now my Mega Knob. He has basically 4 attacks on 4 up. Okay, I hit you twice, so it's good already. And I will do a command reroll. Now I'm wounding you on 2 ups. Okay, so it's AP -3, you can save it on 6 up, but it's damage too, so perfect for killing Marines.
I will do this with my dices. Okay, still not bad because only 1 Marine is dead.
That's very...
Maybe this one.
Okay, now you can hit me back with them and them.
Okay. So maybe I will start with
Hellblasters.
Hellblasters. So I need 3 plus. Oh, I'm not rolling great today. And now 5 up.
Yes.
This looks
Okay.
better.
In theory, you could kill me if I roll triple ones, and I already spent my command reroll. Okay.
No damage. So they split their attacks between your 2 units.
Okay.
So firstly this regular marine into your Burna Boys. So 3 plus and 5 plus. 1
Okay.
damage.
So I'm saving this on a 6 up invulnerable save from the WA.
Okay.
And I fail it, so I think I'll have to kill 1 Burna Boy.
Okay, and now 5 attacks from Surgeon.
Yes.
And maybe I will manage to kill both of boys.
Let's see.
So 3 plus. It will be hard.
And 5 ups.
And 5 ups, that's still possible. Oh,
That's exactly 2. And I only have my 6 up invulnerable save. So that's very important. Snake eyes. So
because they were also objective secure.
yes.
Yes.
And they were actually counting as 2 models. So even with one of them, I would contest you the objective.
Yes.
That was quite brutal turn. And it's now your...
Yes, I have to say that I'm happy because
Yes, you
by
made-
killing your boys I hold this objective.
Yes.
And I also have 3 Hellblasters after this fight.
Yes. And we will see how fast my warboss can run in to
Yes.
kill your some guys.
Okay, so now it's time for my turn 3. Okay, so now I have to move
Very tactical.
very
way.
tactically, yes, like an Ultramarine.
That's very fitting.
Because every movement is now important. Okay, so firstly I move 6 inches that way with my captain
Yes.
and I fall back with my Hellblasters.
Yes.
and I fall quite far, so that I am in.
Okay, but
In the
remember you
hatchway?
can't stand exactly in the hatchway.
Okay, sorry, but I can stand even here
So
because
you can
I can
yes.
still see him, your
Yes.
mech, but I want to be on objective and also within 6 inches of captain
Yes.
for rerolls.
And your captain wants to be as close as possible to charge those
Yes.
orcs
Exactly.
to control 2 objectives at the same time. Okay.
Okay, so maybe I have to only just like that and that, so everyone can shoot.
Yes.
And
Your final unit.
yes, intercessors have to move this way, and they will make very important thing, which is closing
This hatchway.
this hatchway. They will close it later. So once again I'm moving them in a way that everyone can shoot your mech,
Yes.
and they will close this hatchway.
Okay.
And the last thing is second intercessor unit, and they just fall back.
Are you sure about that? I mean, you'll probably
Yes,
kill the whole unit.
yes, sorry, because I forgot that I will also charge with my captain.
Yes, because their
Yes.
objective secured, so
Yes.
they actually control this objective.
Yes.
But if they will move, they will fall back. They
And-
may be too far away from the objective to control it,
Yes,
actually.
you are right. So this is my movement. Now I can close this door,
Yes.
and I stand there just in case you want to come here with your war boss. And now it's time to shoot.
Yes, that's right.
I will start with the most important, which is Hellblasters.
They're obviously overcharging and shooting at my
Yes.
Mega Knight. I actually wish you to roll triple ones and reroll them for double ones and a 2.
Okay. Let's see. Because after fallback I hit you on 4+.
That's true.
So
That's
let's see.
Okay, as I
Triple
said,
ones.
triple ones. Now you will reroll it for double 1 and a 2. No.
You are wrong.
Alright. That's 5
So
hits
5 hits,
on a 3 up.
3 up. Of course I'm overcharging as always.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's 4 saves. Okay, now I need to roll triple 6. So it's like easy peasy.
So close.
If this was the previous turn of Wa, I will actually survive this.
Yes. And you know what? Now I only can charge with my captain.
Yes. And by the way, maybe pistols in my Burnaboys?
Yes, and you know what, I forgot, but no,
There
we are
they
in
come.
5, yes, sorry. So 2 pistols, so 3+, okay, and 5+,
Okay.
1 shot.
So 6 up. And you actually kill the Burnaboy.
Not bad. And now I need 6 inches to charge, and I have a reroll. But I don't have to use it.
Okay.
And I start with my captain.
Exactly.
2+ hit. Oh.
Alright.
And now 5+ to wound.
Oh my goodness.
Only 1 wound.
Oh my goodness. Actually, I will just save it on a 6 up.
Which you do. And now you can strike me back.
And I will do it. I will definitely kill your intercessors because... Yeah. Okay, now I still have bonus attack from the Wa. And bonus strength, so I'm hitting you on 3 ups. Oh, that wasn't a good roll. And I think I still have a CP to reroll it. So I will reroll 1 to hit. Okay, now I'm wounding you on 3 ups.
So 3 saves.
Yes,
4+.
3 up. Because they are
okay,
Burnaboys.
yes.
Nothing.
Okay, and now I strike you back.
Yes.
But we are in a second round of combat, so I only get 2 attacks from regular guy and 4 from sergeant.
Yes.
Green ones for sergeant. So 3+.
Oh my goodness.
Do I get rerolls from captain?
Yes, you
Yes. So that's great. I'm saved.
We don't know. You will reroll it poorly. Oh my!
I shouldn't.
And
have
this
used your
was
dice.
based. So
Terrible.
you can't clear the whole unit.
Okay, so now 5+.
I mean, it was recorded. The worst roll. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically I do this thing
Quite
every game.
regular.
Yeah.
That's Peter's superpower.
Yeah.
Except when he's playing Tyranids and Gene Stealers, they are quite lucky.
Yes. And sometimes Thousand Suns.
And
If I plan everything well.
Yes, when he uses his
I
brain
can.
power.
Yes, I use my psychic powers to roll well.
Well, you still control this objective because you have objective secured.
Yes, and I control this one.
Yes.
So it's still not a terrible turn.
Yes.
I think that we don't have to do any moral because
No.
you lost only 1 guy this turn.
In
So you have
theory,
to.
yes. Fury on a 6-up, I will actually run. No, this time I luckily didn't go overboard. So at the beginning of my turn, I control 1, so I get 5 points. My Wa energy just run out, and I will just move with my commandos. So he's moving 6 inches to control this objective actually. Okay, so my commandos just made a normal move, hoping for a long charge here, and my regular boys will simply advance, hoping to, you know, maybe control an objective, but that's unlikely to happen. But still, it's a 6-inch. So they actually move 11 inches, and they will just pour here from behind. This objective is still being controlled by me, using the...
Yes, because you completed secure site action at the start of your command phase.
Exactly. Now where to move my warboss? Ah, that's a tricky situation. Because this is my 4th turn, I need to start thinking about the endgame objectives. So I think I will already advance with my warboss, hoping to get this objective at the end of the turn, at the end of the game actually. So he's advancing as well. It's 2 inches, so he has now 7-inch movement, and you can ignore open doors. So it basically moves in a straight line up to here to rally his boys. And finally, I have the Burnable unit, which will actually fight second this turn. Am I correct?
Yes.
So I don't know if I just don't want to move away from the combat with them, to simply not be killed.
Yes, it's quite tactical move.
Sneaky bits. I just remembered, speaking of tactical, that my orc culture allows me single reroll of hit.
Yeah.
Because I always remember that their culture gives them 2 bodies on an objective, what I already mentioned. 5-up feel no pain against mortal wounds, which is useless, but it also allows them single hit and wound reroll, which is actually big. But we will see how it goes in a moment. I'm just running away with them. And I'm actually moving this way. Okay, I will actually just charge you with my commandos.
Okay.
I need a 9-inch charge, which is exactly like a deep strike. So it should be like
Easy peasy.
Should be no problem.
Okay.
9 inches. Oh, it's only 8. It's only 8. But I have a reroll from every go. And I failed.
Not enough.
Now they are in an open field, ready to get some hot plasma to the face. But at least they control this objective, which is nice. So that was my Orky turn 4. Quick, fun, and now it's your turn. And actually, thanks to my brave movement, I denied Peter 10 points for holding more objectives than me.
So we are still tight when it comes to victory points.
And if we remain holding those objectives at the end of the game, we'll actually have tie.
But I will try to do something interesting and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I decided to play defensively.
Yes.
And try to secure a draw.
Yes, because you see, Marines know no fear, but Ultramarines, they have some reasoning, so they will simply just lock themselves from the charging Ork horde.
I just try to stay true to my chapter.
Yeah, it's still very competitive, but it's, you know, role-playing.
Yes.
So
my intercessors just move through this hatchway.
Okay.
And they will close it. They do close.
At the end of their movement
action.
phase, yes. Because you see there's my war boss, my commandos.
Basically I want to close the doors so that you cannot charge me your next turn.
Yes.
Because that way you could move close to this objective and you could get hold of these 3.
Exactly, because we need to remember that the end game objective is the most important.
Yes.
So yeah, if I will be able to charge here and get it at the end of the game, I will win.
Exactly. So I'm doing the same thing with my Hellblasters. I'm just moving here. And I also close this hatchway.
Okay.
Which I can do now. And maybe not now because I will move this way a bit.
And my Ork horde is approaching.
And
but on this side I still have 3 burner boys. And if you fail to kill all of them, I will be able to do some shenanigans, but yeah.
Okay, so I close the doors. Even if you want to open them next turn, if you manage to get to them, I will try to stop you.
Yes, we will wrestle who opens the door. And to do so, I would need to roll 6 for advance with this squad. So I have only 1 chance. I need 6 up, and then I need to wrestle with you and open the door soon.
Yes, so it's very unlikely.
Yes. But if I manage that, I will deserve the crown and winning this game.
Yes. So now it's time to shoot.
Yeah.
I will start with Hellblasters.
Okay, you don't need to overcharge with Hellblasters.
Yes.
Okay, so you can...
yes, so I don't overcharge. They still get rerolls from Captain.
Yes, and they only can kill 2.
Because they see 2. So 3+. Oh, they are very angry. And 3+.
Yes. Okay, so you just cleared my 2 guys, and as you can see, the excess damage is lost.
Yes.
However, if you started with those guys, I would still kill the same.
Yes,
two,
and
so
I
we all
couldn't
have
shoot.
busters.
Yes. And now I will try to finish you off with my Captain to make it more cinematic.
Exactly. He has 3 shots.
So 2+. Okay, good start.
3 up.
And 3 up. Why 3 up? 5 up.
Exactly.
Yes. But it turns into 2 wounds.
And I need double 6s. Well, actually I don't, because it's tactical doctrine. He has 80 minus 1 and I only have a t-shirt save. So my whole squad is lost.
And Ultramarines showed their tactical supremacy.
Exactly. Now their tactical supremacy can be basically turned to nothing. Undermined by Orks cunningness and sheer luck.
Okay, so we start battle round number 5.
Exactly. I have.
We both hold 2 objectives.
Yes. I don't
So
have more, so I
so
only have
yes.
5 victory points. And basically, all I can do is advance towards this door. I can't charge through closed door,
Yes.
so I need to roll a 6 with my unit of commandos. If I roll 6, we will wrestle and I will have a chance to reclaim this objective. 6 up.
Of course!
Now, no spoilers, but you should watch the first game, the Deathwing versus Gene Stealers, so you will see, you will understand Peter's reaction.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have 12-inch movement with them, and that's enough to hug the hatch. And it's more important than even I initially thought. But I doubt, they don't have higher strength, although I will check the knob. Because if the knob has strength 5, it's quite...
But when we open the hatch,
Yes.
we are in combat.
Exactly, so you don't need to charge, you just
Yes.
need to be next to the hatch. However, this happens in the movement phase. So when I will now move my war boss, he will be able to actually charge your guys.
Oh, you're right.
So, my boys will just move here, and they will start the action to control this objective.
I won't let you open this door. No way.
Yeah, so that's now fight for survival.
I will barricade it with my guns.
But now there's another interesting part for the boarding actions especially. You see, when you stand here, you're too far away to control this objective.
Yes.
So even if one Space Marine will survive here, he won't let me control this objective. So we checked all the rules. I have 1 strength higher.
Yes. But you have to win this roll-off
Yes.
to open the door.
I can't simply tie with you. Also, I can't reroll it, so it's all or nothing.
Yes.
This is the most important roll of the game. Ah! Ah!
I draw.
I draw. Okay, so the door remains closed. The Ultramarines saved themselves, and yeah.
But this situation shows how fantastic game this Boarding Actions is.
It was so exciting.
Yes, I just can't say. I
I
forgot what I wanted to say, but it's so tense and it's so dramatic, and we don't shoot, we don't fight, but we excite over opening the door.
It's honestly a great game. Just
Yes.
can't recommend it enough.
Yes.
It has so many good role-playing
Yes.
elements. It's
Yes.
fantastic. Yeah. So now, Peter, I don't know if you remember, but it's your whole turn.
Yes.
Do you want to do something?
Yes. I don't want to do anything crazy because, as you know, I'm an Ultramarine.
Yes.
I have tactical restraint. So in my 5th battle round, I decide to do nothing,
Understandable.
and we basically that way we have a draw.
Yes.
Because at the end of the game, I hold these 2 objectives, you hold these 2, because this one is secured with secure side action.
Exactly.
So that's basically it.
Yes. The only thing that you could have done is to try to steal this objective with those guys, but I have my war boss here.
Yes.
And he would clear them easily, because now when I remember that I have a free reroll from my culture, I think that he would just be very exciting game.
Yes,
And the draw is a good result. So anyway guys, if you liked it, remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because it's really helping us out. And stay tuned for another Battrep. This time we will be pitching
Arks of Omen
versus
against
Custodes.
Yes.
So another exciting game of 2 quite elite armies. We'll see who turns out on top. And I also want to really to play with Grey Knights, because it's one of my favorite armies. Yes. And I think it can be really exciting with their interceptors. Do not confuse with intercessors or inceptors from Space Marines.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that, and Thanks guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.
See you next time.
Bye bye.